Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Winged Sim Racing. So for today's video, we are going to drive with I want to apologize for my pronunciation because it's gonna be incorrect. It's the Xpeng P7. From now on forwards, be known as the P7. So this is an electric vehicle that we received a week or two ago, I think. I think so. And we drove with it on it was one of the monthly rivals cars as well. Does have nice legroom back there. So yeah, and it is what I want to say is it is a nice car. While doing my research, I was on their website, and well, all manufacturers normally promote their cars way more than what it actually is. But there is a couple of cool things about this car, and I do like it. I do like it. I do like the innovation of electric vehicles. Um, Although there is some practical issues that can be a problem overall. So yeah, let's take it for a drive. So this car, while it drives out, has 316 kilowatts and 655 newton meters of torque. All-wheel drive, dual motors, front and back, or one in the front, one at the rear. And I do like this car. I like the styling. I think it is quite futuristic. Well, not futuristic. It is good looking. Taking the Tesla Model Y, the plate version, um, and what other electric vehicles there is into consideration. This is actually a nice looking car. I do like it. One drawback of it is the top speed, though. It is limited to 191 kilometers an hour, or 120 mph, so it is quite slow. But it's still a nice car. It is still a nice car. Estimated range, according to the manufacturer, is over 700 kilometers, which is a lot. If you take it like this, the Porsche Taycan S that I will review in a couple of weeks has an estimated range of 400 between 410 and 450 kilometers, so that is really not far. So this can be sort of an answer to the range problem that we have with electric vehicles. So yeah, the only problem with electric vehicles is where the electricity comes from. Not all countries are has or have the infrastructure to deal with electric vehicles. South Africa being one of them. We are currently on a stage 5 load shedding. So that was announced this morning. While we were battling through stage 4 load shedding for the last week. So in the process, my gaming computer seems to that it might have some issues. I normally do my voiceover recordings on it, and it just, well, the last week I've noticed that something isn't quite kosher with it. Last night I wanted to play a little bit of course. I set a course of competition on it, and it started making weird flashings and everything. So I really hope that load shedding hasn't screwed my computer totally over. So yeah, I've unplugged it now because I'm a little bit frustrated with it. and I will leave it off for the weekend, and then I will start diagnosing problems, doing diagnostics on it on Monday. So if any of you have any suggestions at what to look at, etc., let me know. I truly hope it isn't my graphics card that's going, because the price to get a new one is quite expensive. So anyway, but in that case, I will probably do an insurance claim on it. Okay, so let's see how this car drives now. I do like it. I don't think that the handling is going to be the best there is, because obviously being electric, it is quite a heavy vehicle, and the tires normally are more suited for economical driving habits than doing some sporty cornering and hard braking and hard acceleration throughout the town of Moloch in Mexico. So let's see. At this stage, there's some oversteer with a little bit of four-wheel drifting, and some more oversteer, and some more oversteer, and yeah, almost crashed, but I didn't, because I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, so yeah, so this I like this car. I do believe that there is a future, or let me put it this way: electricity or EV vehicles is an answer to what Greenpeace wants, and with oil crises and everything. But I don't know if it's the answer. It can be an solution, but it's not the solution. Because the problem is where electricity comes from: nuclear power plants and coal and diesel power plants. And that is the main concern. What that power plants put back into the atmosphere is a lot more than what comes out of the emissions of a vehicle. So that is my one problem with it. And the other problem is charging times. My mom lives 1,200 kilometers away from me, so it is a 12-hour drive, and so this car has a range of say 700 kilometers. So and to charge a battery pack that can take you 700 kilometers will probably take, if you're lucky with a fast charger, say 4 or 5 hours. So that is a 2-day road trip for me to go and visit my mom. So that is a problem. Now, having a car that only do 400 kilometers or 300 kilometers, that gets onto a week-long road trip. And by the end of the road trip, I need to be back at the office. So that is not going to work for me. So yeah, that is a problem. So the charging points is a problem, especially in South Africa. We don't have a charging point at every Walmart or Walmart like America with Electrify America and everyone. There's 3 or 4 companies, Tesla being one of them, that puts infrastructure down for electric vehicles. We don't have it in South Africa. We have I think there's 1 company or 2 companies that do it, and it's basically only major towns and cities that have it, and that is at some points 300, 400, 500 kilometers apart. And now having stage 5 load shedding, where it's basically 2 hours off, 4 hours on, that's a problem. Or 6 hours on, that's a problem, because when you hit a charging station during load shedding, when are you going to charge it? So it is a problem. So I thought of something maybe like a dynamo. I remember when I was a kid, I had a dynamo attached to my bicycle's wheel to drive at night. So as the wheel, as you pedal your bicycle, the wheel run or the dynamo runs on the wheel, and that generates electricity to to let the light shine in front on the front of my bike. So maybe that is an answer. Maybe that is an answer. People wanna do exercise, so all gyms are automatically connected to the grid. There's a lot of countries that are struggling with unemployment, so let people run or ride bikes for a living. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer. That is just a suggestion that I thought of this morning. I can have such strange ideas at some stages in my life. It's a good one. Maybe it's a really, really bad one. Anyways, so yeah, so that's it for me. I'm Wynies. I'm one of the drivers for Winged Sim Racing. And please, 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 please don't take me seriously regarding my dynamo effect. Um, it's only a joke. It's only a joke. So please like, please subscribe, and then we'll see you next video. Keep safe, keep well, and bye byes.